30 thrifty challenge. Thrifty 30 thrift 30. What's poppin' YouTube? My name is Cass. Welcome back to my channel, Side Main Hustle, where I've turned my side business into my main business, my main hustle. And I make videos here on YouTube about my process and my journey, selling online, primarily eBay, going to thrift stores, garage sales, retail arbitrage, things like that. So if that's something that interests you, I'd really appreciate you liking, subscribing, and commenting on the video. It'd really help out the channel a ton. So today's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a Thrifty 30 challenge. So the three different ladies who put on this challenge amongst themselves at first, it was Mary at TheBlockVintage, Gor Jes, and Emily Conway. And they just did this thrift video challenge amongst themselves. They went to one thrift store at one time. They bought $30 worth of items at the thrift store, and then they could just sell it on whatever platform, whether it be eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, anything that they can sell it on. And then they got back after a month and put together the results and made another video about that, sharing with everybody who won. And if you want to see who won that challenge, you can go back to any of their videos and watch that. I'll link all of their channels down below. So basically, they open it up now for any reseller who has a YouTube channel to go ahead and jump into a new challenge. So they're going to be starting a new challenge. I believe it starts in a couple days, and it's going to run all the way through middle of April. So I was like, hey, that sounds like fun. I'm going to do that. I'm going to jump in on this challenge. So after watching all of their videos on their last challenge, I messaged them all on their channels and I said, hey, I want it in. I'm going to have mine posted up and I'm going to use that hashtag. And I'll copy and paste all of their rules and descriptions, but do go back to all their channels and watch and subscribe to them as well. So the thrift store that I chose was Goodwill, and that one was jam-packed with stuff. I might be putting some footage in here. I don't remember exactly how much I got. I was just picking up things like a madman. I was trying to figure out what was going to be good, and I have to say, trying to buy things on a budget was so difficult. Usually, I just buy things that I know that I can make money on. If it's a good price, I'll buy the whole lot of them. It doesn't matter if there are 20, 30, 100 of them. As long as I'm getting a good deal, I'll just keep buying all that amount. You're specifically looking for something that is going to not only be in the small dollar range, so that way you can pick up a few items for $30. You want to make sure that it has a good sell-through rate. Sell-through rate is basically that it sells pretty frequently, at least that brand or that kind of item. And then you also are thinking about what kind of profit can I make out of this. If you're spending $1, you don't only want to make $2 or $3, even though that's a good return, 100-200% on your money, but you're now in a challenge, so it's going to be more difficult. You need to bring in higher numbers and higher dollar amounts. So it really changes your mindset and your thinking of how you want to pick these certain items. So I'll be honest, I spent a solid hour in the store just scanning things and looking things up and checking eBay and then checking the tag. Oh, it's not, it was like blue tag day for 50% off. And like, of course, the items that I picked up weren't blue tag. So I had to put them back because I needed to make sure I was in that budget. So anyway, all that being said, I picked up a few things. I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. So the first item I picked up were these pure water filters. I picked it up for $5 and I looked it up on eBay. They are selling very good very comfortably in the $25 to $30 range, which is about pretty much what I used to pay for it when I used to have a pure water filter, when I used to buy it from Target. So I don't think I'll have a problem selling this. This is actually brand new and sealed, so that makes it even better. The next item I picked up, it was actually, the guy was actually putting it out on the floor. He mentioned something about Toy Story, and he said, oh, what are we going to get, the whole set in? Because he had got a Woody and a Buzz earlier. Someone had already bought that, but I got Bullseye. So I believe this is from Toy Story 2. I have to double check. I did a brief check in the store. And there's nothing really special about him other than him being big. And the main thing is that it was $3, which I don't think is like a fantastic price, but I don't think it's bad either. But the main thing is that he's from Disney Parks. There you can see that. And Disney Parks is specifically for Disney theme parks. So you can't get these guys in the Disney store. You can't get them anywhere else other than obviously online or from the Disney store. So it makes it a little bit more valuable. And this was in extremely good condition. I didn't find any stains or rips or anything like that. So I picked them up. I think I can sell them for about $20, maybe $25. Is the comps on this were pretty crazy. It was like all over the place. The comps were anywhere from $15 all the way on up to $35, I think. $35 being brand new, but then also a used one sold for $30. Two of them actually. So I don't know. But I mean, I'm taking a chance on it. The next one I picked up was this guy right here, because I was already in that section. There was a Mickey. This one is called Mickey Greeter, I believe, because he's got his name tag, his little vest on. This is also a Disney Parks. Yes, this is a Disney Parks line. And the best part about him, he was only 99 cents. I was like, for a buck of Mickey, genuine Mickey from the Disney Parks, I can't go wrong. I didn't even check the comps. I looked at it when I got home, and he's going for about $13 or so. It's going to cost at least $3.50 to ship him out, first class mail. So I should make a few dollars on that for sure. Another item I got was this NASA beanie. And for some reason, this Goodwill had a bunch of NASA stuff. A lot of beanies and a lot of hats. I actually picked up like their whole lot of hats. For like, they were like $2 each, and I was gonna buy them all, and I said nope, I'm only here for the challenge, so I'm gonna do that. But then I was thinking, well, why didn't I just buy them in a separate transaction, like, and have that difference? So I might go back and go get them. But they weren't selling for a huge dollar amount. I mean, they were selling for, the hats were selling for about maybe $12 to $13, and there wasn't a huge sell-through rate on that particular hat. NASA hats are selling like crazy, just not that particular one that was in the store. But this one had a couple of sold comps in the range of $15, and I paid $3, I believe. Yeah, I paid $2.99 for it. And another item I picked up, and I wasn't planning on buying something like this, but it was $2, and I kind of needed a filler to get me into that range of $30. And I got some of these DVD plus RWs, and normally I would not think that this would be a decent seller, but one, I can ship it media mail, so it'll be a little bit cheaper, and two, I've been watching Cincinnati Picker, and he's been selling a bunch of the DVDs, and he sells the spools of them. This is, you know, only a 10-pack, but they have cases, but I figure I can still get about the realm of $15 to $17 out of this, so it should be a decent profit. Alright, the next item that I picked up was this shirt right here. Now, I had not actually heard of Croft and Barrow prior to watching YouTube videos, but that is something that apparently sells pretty well. So I looked it up, and it does actually have a really good sell-through rate. I think this color is pretty decent. It should go fairly quickly. People are liking the plaid versions of shirts. I believe the comps on this were kind of all over the place. They were anywhere, couldn't find this exact print, but the comps on this were anywhere from 15 to 35. So I'm definitely going to price it on the higher end and see what happens, and hopefully obviously it sells. But for this one, I did pay a little bit. This was one of my bigger ticket items, and I paid $7.99 for it. But because it was selling so quickly, there were literally sales every day. The sell-through rate was really good, multiple sales a day. I figured that I should be able to sell within the 30 days. And the last item I picked up were these Clark shoes. Now, Clarks are a really good men's brand of shoes for dress and casual. They are some of the most comfortable shoes I have ever worn. This is not my size, so I won't be keeping them, plus I need to sell them for the challenge. But the shoe itself, for the most part, is very comfortable, and they last a long time too. So if you can see right now, they're really in good shape. They just need a good cleanup. I haven't cleaned them yet. The soles are pretty good as well. And the only main thing I saw was just checking both of them really quick, was this little scratch right here, but I think that might be able to come out with some like buffing or polish or something. These were $7.99 as well, so the last two items were the most expensive, but I do think that I can get about $30 to $35 out of these pretty comfortably. I'm obviously going to ask a little bit on the higher end to obviously maximize my profit, but I do think that I'll be able to sell them rather quickly and for a good price. And these are size 12, I believe. So that's my little mini haul for my Goodwill trip, and my Goodwill receipt is right here, and you can see all the itemized dollar amounts that I paid for these items, and I got it to $29.93. So I think I definitely maximized the dollar amount that I could get out of it. I did the roundup, so made it an even $30. So those are my items. I'm gonna get to cleaning them and taking pictures and listing them, and we'll see what happens with this challenge. Hopefully I can sell them for a good amount and maybe even win. So again, thanks to Mary, Emily, and Jess for opening up this challenge to everybody, all the reseller community. If you want to join in on the challenge and you have a YouTube channel, by all means, check out their rules. I'll link their channels below. I think it's something cool. I think it's something fun. It gets a little bit of interaction going with people you wouldn't normally meet with or come across, and it just creates a kind of fun competitive atmosphere. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching the video, making it all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. If you do me a huge favor, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd really appreciate it. It'd help out the channel a ton. Catch me in the next one. Wearing the Hairy Tornado Support Your Friends shirt felt it was fitting for this video.